And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Nick Markakis is one of the game's best defensive outfielders. He's won a number of Gold Gloves. In fact, Markakis went 398 games without committing an error. That's phenomenal.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
First baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Chris Carter.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. That last home run, officially 406 feet. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Hit hard to short. Ibar has it. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nick Markakis.
Peralta sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Braun. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 24, Kelly Johnson.
Settling in now, Kelly Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Braun, still going back. Gone! A solo shot that time for Kelly Johnson. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Neuenhuis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
One thing you can already pick up on in these first couple innings is that he's leaving the ball up more often than he should. It's already hurt him once on that home run, and even though that's an out, that ball was hit pretty darn well.
Jace Peterson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Hill is there for it. And that's the third out. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Aaron Hill strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, Aaron Hill.
First offering on its way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit out towards second. There's Peterson. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Kirk Neuenhuis steps into the box. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, He's about 3 feet too late.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Johnson scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the 3rd. And there, in fact, is the speedy Mr. Bourne. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Peralta into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Line drive to left. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
In now, Bud Norris. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Ender Inciarte will get a 2nd crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Neuenhuis sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Willie Peralta digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Willie.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the 1st out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's the 2nd baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Jonathan Lucroy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Inciarte racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Well, it's been a game of solo home runs so far. That's 3 of them now, and they get their second one right here to move them out in front.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
The left fielder, number 8.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
3-0 now. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bourne on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers get 1 thanks to the efforts of Jonathan Lucroy. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. 2-1 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Eric Ibar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hot shot on the ground is short. VR comes up with it. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman, number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Peralta gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Nick Markakis will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Neuenhuis moves over, and the inning is over. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail it here 2-1. Chris Carter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Domingo Santana will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Inciarte going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Bud Norris. Daniel Winkler is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Kirk Neuenheis.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenheis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hard liner to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, he really let him off the hook here, 0-2. Instead of working the corners, maybe making him fish for something, this pitch is right down the middle, and he drives it for a solid single.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Inciarte will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Willie Peralta comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And that's in there for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Kelly Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. A.J. Pierzynski is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Jeanette barehanded. He's out.
Oh, what a play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Jace Peterson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 4-1. Scooter Jeanette will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The catcher, number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Ryan Braun strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And Pierzynski's tag will not be in time. He's in there at home plate.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ballgame, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
That evens it up, 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Aaron Hill digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Chop foul right at home plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 5 innings complete. Milwaukee leads it 5-1. Michael Bourne will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Nick Swisher will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Swisher.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Ender Inciarte stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Inciarte now for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric.
And you know what? These guys have gone a long time without a base runner. You have to go all the way back to the 2nd inning for their last one, because they haven't been able to solve this guy at all.
Eric Ibar will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Freddie Freeman will come forward now, and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Peralta pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Andrew McKirahan will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 52, Andrew McKirahan.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the sixth.
Kirk Neuenhuis.
And he takes ball one.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard toward first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Jonathan Villar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Stepping in now, Willie Peralta. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Ibar for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Braves 1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Nick Markakis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Neuenhuis is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Kelly Johnson will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This 1 swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun giving chase. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, catcher, A.J.
Just their fourth hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings they've had all game long, and winds up going for a double.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Jace Peterson will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
One left for Atlanta. They're down here 5-1. Scooter Gennett steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Jonathan Lucroy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Tapper up the line. Johnson charging this one. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're up 5-1. Michael Bourne will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ballgame, all you need is base runners.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ender Inciarte will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Inciarte now for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 1.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Line drive, base hit left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Brewers lead it 5-1. Jason Grilli is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jason Grilli.
Chris Carter will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Domingo Santana stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
So here's Aaron Hill. Runner goes for second. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Now to the plate, Kirk Neuenhuis. He singled his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Peterson has it. Throw will go to Ibar for the force, and that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Nick Markakis will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And now pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun on the run. He's got it one away. Kelly Johnson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
In now, A.J. Pierzynski. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 5-1. So long from Milwaukee.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.